And like supposed to be faster, like it was nobody. But it was so much fun.
Hello, overzealous onlookers, and welcome to the very first documentary about the creation of the world's most popular comic book company, Championship Comics! Now, as you all know by now, I am the creator of such heroes as Greyscale, the human Bookend, and the classic underdog, Dead Girlfriend Man. Many people know me by my Twitter feed, The Real Bert. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is Bert. Thank you. To my left is the breeze beneath my wings. The man who has given shoddy pencils to my mellifluous words. Jack, go ahead and say something.
My life is 90% good. I illustrate whatever he says. We're good!
Jack, that was completely believable. I'm so glad you said it that way. Now, tonight, we have a very special introduction to the world of Championship Comics for all of you. Jack, begin drawing.
Whatever you say.
Page 1. Jack, I'm seeing nighttime.
That's a good time.
I'm envisioning the origin of a mighty hero, a hero disabled from a young age from a tragic Jenga accident.
There's many different accidents you can have, and that's a good option.
Thank you. From a young age, this hero disabled, his sight of color taken forever. Forever misunderstanding stop signs unless they're vertical.
That's a shame.
Young Lee Lipscomb robbed of his sight of color, but given an incredible gift. Incredible depth perception.
All right.
20 meters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an adventure of Greyscale, issue 7, Shades of Love. Our hero begins on a rain-slicked rooftop.
It's always on a rooftop.
When suddenly, he encounters 2 dastardly thugs.
Who there? What are you doing on this roof?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Greyscale. The neutral knight.
I came up with that.
State your business or be gone from this rooftop.
We're just entering this building.
This bank that's closed.
Oh!
Maintenance is, we're doing maintenance.
I see that you are up to no good.
They begin breaking in.
That is clearly up to no good. How about these large numbers on pieces of paper?
He hits them hard.
The size of the numbers increases the weight of the paper.
Greyscale, even in his weakened state, manages to take down his 2 adversaries.
I'm gonna throw the book at you.
And that's a page. That's a page, Jack. Move on.
Agreed.
All right. So, Jack, you busy over the holiday weekend?
Not much is going on in my life.
Oh?
A little scary. We should move on.
We should. I'm seeing the next scene, next page, taking place at an ambitious CPA firm where Lee Lipscomb works during the day with his best friend and trusted compadre.
This is super Jewish.
Glassy Fincher. This is. They're not working on a Saturday, I want to make that clear.
Right. I know. We go to the same rabbi.
Now, when you draw Glassy, I want you to make sure that Glassy is just the most upstanding, by-the-book accountant that she possibly could be.
Exactly.
Give her some dialogue that says, I really care about the numbers.
Gosh, I really care about these numbers.
Let's go back. I didn't really buy that. Like, I really care about these numbers. Like, a lot.
These damn numbers, all day numbers. I'm almost done. Numbers. I hope I spelled this right.
That sounds a little bit more like me. So, Lee walks in.
Right. I hear ya.
Hey, Glassy. How are those numbers?
Oh, those numbers. The numbers, always the numbers.
It's good.
We gotta
This is
get
good.
more rich clients and get them to pay no taxes, so we get a high fee.
Now listen, I've got some bad news. I just saw in Accounting Weekly, we are the worst accounting firm in Charm City.
How do we sing
We
such
really
love?
need to elaborate on how bad that is. How bad are the accounting firms in Charm City?
Our windows might as well be boarded up. That's all I'm saying. That's how bad.
Dewey and Dewey straight up steal from people, and they're above us?
They are above us. They are above us, Lee.
I like that. So, Lee, in his day-to-day life, even though he fights crime at night, begins contemplating going to the dark side during the daytime, during his job as a CPA.
Like most Jews.
Wow. Wow.
Listen, I don't know if we have lots of balls to take on this company anymore.
Good, I love that.
I was just getting back to my first communion, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
First communion? It's kind of an interesting communion and you're Jewish.
When all of a sudden there's a knock at the door.
Come in, potential customer.
Enter Tony Isaac, feared business owner in
He
Charm
looks like
City,
me. Why does he look like me?
and generally acknowledged mafioso crime lord, the 1%er.
Hey, you look familiar. I've seen your commercials on TV.
Thank you. We do a lot of work in the commercial market these days.
Well, we got receipts for all them commercials.
I do. In fact, I have a great opportunity for the both of you. Look, I've seen the building you guys are in. I know that you look like you're in trouble. I have a big deal coming through, and I could use your help to make sure all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted.
We can do that. We can do any accounting job you throw at us.
See what you can do with those numbers.
Let me check this out here.
As it happens, Glassy loves numbers.
There's lots of numbers on this page. I like it.
We can work with numbers.
Now, if you have any questions about that, don't worry about them. We're bound to have questions and know what happens when cats get curious.
Well, you know, we do ask for some money up front.
Actually, Glassy wants to guess what happens when cats get curious.
You want to know?
Yeah.
I do. Actually, I want to know what happens when cats get curious.
Let's say there's a lot of ways to skin them. If they get curious.
How much skin?
All of it. Gone.
We're not in the skin market.
100% of the skin. So Lipscomb, I've heard good things about you. Your sister says good things about you. I see her often. Glassy, you have a wonderful family. I hope we can keep it that way.
What cologne are you wearing? It smells interesting.
Nothing I'm sure you've heard of. It's called sexual attraction.
The 1%er, having fulfilled his duties, leaves them with one final word of warning.
I am the 1%, and don't mess with my decimals.
So that's a page, but at the top of the next page, they're still talking. But here's the thing, Glassy loves numbers, and there's something fishy about the 1%er's numbers, right?
Exactly. I'm always really skeptical of people who talk about the 1%. And just the 1%.
You know, I don't know about this guy. Listen, just like my middle name, my nickname Glassy, I can see through. I can see through his lies, his twisted lies. Look at the hat he's wearing.
Glassy, we need the business. If he gets bad service, he's going to give us the worst Yelp review, and we're somehow going to be kicked out of Charm City.
Let me tell you something. Every time I've been on Yelp, there's always an error. Somebody's made an extra comment like they got some twisted, disgruntled employee that got
Glassy
fired.
happens to have one particular Yelp review in mind of Lipscomb and Fincher that has really stuck in her craw for months.
For example, I look back at December 2013.
The Aaron K. review.
You know what? They said, or her or him, whoever, you don't even know because you can't tell who it is. It could be anybody, somebody's mom. They put on there that they walked in the door and that the cat we had at the time bit them on the ankle. We don't even have a cat. They made that crap up.
Slanderous.
It is slanderous. You see, they put anything in there. They're ruining us, you see? We don't need someone like him trying to cause a problem. It's cologne. It smells weird. I don't like it.
We need to make him happy. He is the 1%. He owns 80% of Charm City.
And Lee can't find happiness no matter how hard he tries.
I can relate sometimes.
Listen, you think Jean is single? She's seeing anyone?
Jean Janali, the unrequited love of Lee Lipscomb's limber life,
She's just a
walks
gorgeous voice.
into the office with a gorgeous voice, the voice of heaven.
Hi. I'll be right with you.
Yeah, I practically hear a frickin' choir.
She's also poised. Ladylike.
Listen, I don't know what you see, girl. I guess I can't say what you see or what you don't see. Or first of all, let me tell you something. That tie, she's never gonna go with you with that tie.
Just this plain black tie I have on?
Oh, whatever you say. Exactly. That's okay because listen, I got a hot date tonight, and as soon as I get these numbers done, I'm going on a hot date.
Wait. Glassy has a date.
I do?
What is, what's he like?
Let me just tell you. This guy is so amazing that he, not only the sweater that he's wearing, it's that brown, that sexy, boring brown that when you're sitting in the library,
That's great.
you go and touch his sweater and you know that he's just looking through that card catalog, just fixing the cards, if they even do that anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, what's he named?
Is that Al?
Could be. You seen him around?
Sounds like Al.
Sounds like Al.
Oh, Albert.
He's amazing. That's what I say.
Sounds great. You know, that's a page. That's a page.
Next page.
That's next page.
Next page.
So, Jack,
Sir,
you seemed a little off tonight.
it is a hell of a great life. 90% of the time.
What do you... That's just me over and over. That's just a picture of me over and over. And I'm bleeding.
Nonsense.
In every image, I'm bleeding. You know, next page. Why don't you move on?
Next page.
Next page.
Next page.
That, of course, on yet another rain-slicked rooftop,
Another rain-slicked rooftop.
there lurks an extreme threat to AphroDante. There lurks the Greyscale soothe, but first, the villainous AphroDante must give his speech.
AphroDante, you fiend! You've come up with the most dastardly plan this time.
What is it?
Normally I'd lose in a fist fight to Greyscale, or perhaps he'd see through my clever ruse. But not this time. Not this time. It won't be AphroDante waiting for him. It will be Courier Messenger.
Oh wow, what a clever ruse!
I'm in disguise. So all I have to wait is for him to come, and then present him with this booby-trapped booby. Draft letter.
All right, I think I understand the plan. Greyscale gets there.
Ho there! What villain is on my rooftops?
Oh, it's no villain, sir. Tonight, we have for you a special delivery. I'm sure you're going to love it.
I never get a mail on patrol.
Just keep looking. I'm sure it's in there.
No letter in there. Ah!
And like that, Greyscale!
Ah, you've fallen for my clever booby trap.
AphroDante. You look mighty fine today.
You look positively pink, sir.
How? Do I?
Yes. Normally, you're so enthralled with a sense of justice. Tell me, what are you enthralled with right now?
I feel like something else might burst out at me.
You're not wrong. It's also pink and a little hairier.
And that's Paige!
Page!
Ow!
Ouch, Page!
That was a wonderful page.
It was a hell of a page.
So now that Greyscale is all distracted by love beams, he no longer has a way to help out his friends during the daytime. The next page, I'm seeing Glassy walking to work. Glassy minding her own business. Glassy just keeping to herself. Making a way in. Making a way downtown. When all of a sudden, hoodlums!
Ooh. My phone, no, my numbers, gosh, no. My candy bar.
Her precious number's stolen. God damn it. Her precious payday candy bar.
God.
That's a page. Okay.
Next page.
So Glassy gets to work and she's wildin'. Positive. Do you know that? Wildin'.
Can you define that word for me?
She's like feeling wild and angry.
I can relate sometimes.
She's so pissed off and Lee just saunters in covered in love dust still.
Oh, hey, Glassy.
What's on your face?
Oh, just love for the universe.
Really? Well, I just got mugged out there by a couple of thugs.
Did you give him a hug?
A hug? They stole my phone, the numbers. The numbers are gone, Lee. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I just can't get that courier off my mind.
Great,
sorry, Glassy.
great. You're sorry. You're sorry. That's all you can say is you're sorry.
I can get the stuff back for you.
Thank God they didn't steal my glasses. At least I can still see what I wrote on my page.
Oh, keep working the numbers. I'll get them back somehow, some way. I know a guy.
This is not gonna work.
All of a sudden, Lee notices that his favorite paperweight, a gray one, was stolen.
Where's the paperweight? It was in the shape of the space shuttle.
It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. Maybe they followed me in here. So there's my pen.
I don't see anything of its contour around here anywhere.
Gosh.
Lee realizes that his favorite item has been stolen by these thugs, and not even the love dust sprayed upon him by AphroDante can give him pause.
Well, only if Greyscale were here, he could save us.
Oh, that was a kick-ass page! God damn it, next page! Greyscale prepares to run down the street, a street littered with chairs and tables. There are many cafes. So many cafes. Brunch spots in this wonderful Champs-Élysées street.
This is exactly what comics need, more brunch.
Greyscale, however, all effed up by his pink love juice, cannot see straight or perceive depth in his normal way. If only another hero from Charm City were here. What is that, Jack? It's that wonderful, wonderful character herself, the bodacious Bookend, the human Bookend!
You've got to stop this, Greyscale.
I'm glad I ran into you, Bookie.
Listen,
What?
you got a lot of potential.
potential and your superhero-ness in your body, in your brain.
There's been all these bank robberies, and my paperweight is missing, and I'm in love with the courier. What do I do?
Right. You're too easily distracted, and the 1% knows that.
1%?
The 1%. You might know him. He wears a douchey straw hat, no matter what time.
Oh, that's editorializing.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Listen, you're gonna do good for Charm City, but you gotta know that there's a dark side, and it is largely controlled by the percent. And if he can get to you this way, Greyscale.
If I know anything about the percenter, he won't want to pay his taxes. But I have control of his tax file.
That's right.
Thank you, Bookie.
You need to
You're a real
concentrate
pal.
on that. And not on the pawns, not on the thumbtacks he's thrown in front of your race car. Not anything else.
I got one thing to take care of, and then I'm gonna get the percenter.
The human Bookend decides to return to the level 5 school for mutants.
I won't forget this, and I'll be watching over you. Make me proud.
I won't forget you, Bookie.
Away!
You know, Jack? That's a page!
Next page!
Right, so they get away from Brunch Town on the next page. I'm thinking that the next page has to be this epic confrontation between AphroDante and Greyscale. I'm seeing a rain-slicked rooftop yet again. It's kind of my auteur thing.
Another goddamn rooftop!
It's the only thing you can draw. AphroDante in his lair with his 2 thugs, enjoying the victory of his spoils.
Minions, bring me more grapes. Grapes! You've stolen other things, but I literally... Oh, here we go.
AphroDante's lair is a haven of depravity and indulgence.
He eats grapes! Lots of indulgence!
Just grapes!
Oh.
Just grapes!
I just love being worshipped and adored.
He likes foods on the glycemic index.
Where
Sugar's a big part.
all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Greyscale arrives!
AphroDante, you disgust me, and your powder has no effect on me anymore.
Greyscale, your sense of justice has overwhelmed my love spunk all over the
I may need a few loads of laundry and a few showers to get rid of it.
Love spunk on the jawline.
It's the best thing I've ever written.
My love potion number 9 on your lower lip.
Alright, that's enough talk. You're going down.
Oh no! Minions, just hug him! Why are you not actually hitting him?
That's my power.
This is one of the best things I've ever seen about a blind dude with glitter on his face. Fighting crime.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. How about a hug?
I'd love to put you behind bars.
Oh!
That's... Oh! I want to hear him hurt a little more.
Oh God!
That's a page, okay.
Next page!
Jack,
Yes, sir.
I don't always mean this, but this one's been a real pleasure. New page. A new day is dawned in Charm City. People are eating brunch again.
Always with the brunch.
People are doing business over mimosas and Captain Crunch pancakes. People are leaving brunch to make it look like an office scene.
Good brunch.
Fincher and Lipscomb, CPAs at law,
Down to the numbers.
Damn numbers. Oh.
They decide to invite Tony Isaacs, aka the 1%er, in for a little bit of just desserts.
Hello, Tony.
It's something that doesn't check out.
Glassy, Lipscomb.
That's right.
Seems to be the problem.
Problem is, you've had a lot of company dinners with no receipts to back it up, and You had an addition on your house that I don't see any proof for. Sorry.
You're gonna pay all your taxes this year.
All of them. Everyone.
You sure that you want to make an enemy of me?
A certified public accountant has to do what a certified public accountant has to do.
Amen, brother.
You're both making the biggest mistakes of your lives.
I've seen worse.
The numbers don't lie.
No, they don't.
Have a nice day.
That was too cordial.
Oops, I hit a times instead of a divide. Whoops, it's going to be even worse. Sorry.
Your face is ugly. Get out of here.
You don't get a deduction for ugliness either. Sorry.
Don't get that.
Nobody touches the hat. You have made the archest of enemies.
The archest? Really? Yeah, okay.
I'm right in
That's an adjective, right?
You're the English teacher.
Not only does Lee have a wonderful day putting him in his place, but then the love of his life, Jean Janali, decides to make her way in for a little morning coffee and perhaps the invitation to something more.
I think there's Jean coming. I can hear her lovely laugh. I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Hi. Oh, hold on. The total dork's here.
Hey, Jean.
Hi. Hi.
I just had a big case right now.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm free all weekend. You doing anything for Valentine's?
Yeah, I am. Actually, yeah, I have a really hot man I'm going out with. I'm sorry. You know, I do have a list, though. I have a list. If there's one person that I will sleep with outside of my relationship, it's Greyscale. But definitely not you. No, not you.
She likes blind dudes.
Hi.
She likes blind dudes.
Finally, having his eyes open to the true colors of love, Lee realizes that his only choice is to reconcile with his best friend, Glassy.
Glassy, I'm sorry for doubting you. You're the best partner, best goddamn partner I've ever had in accounting.
Go on.
And I should listen to you more, let you handle more numbers, and stop doubting your gut instinct.
Exactly. Well, listen, I don't get indigestion for nothing. When the acid reflux is coming up, I'm on to something. Like I said, like glass, I'm seeing through. I know what's up.
What else does the acid reflex do?
Let me tell you what, I've got a hole in my esophagus the size of a grapefruit.
And that will be the subject of next month's issue of Championship Comics!